this MP's I told you so moment.
Stan, you've been hanging with JJ too long. Rookie standout? Are you okay?
All right, well, I'm guessing that you would not be calling this his I told you so moment then.
I told you what? That's my president of basketball operation is forcing me into the starting lineup so he doesn't look bad.
Oh, come on, Kendrick. That's not fair.
Why not? Why not? We already know the hash and the little PR scheme to make MP and the front office look good. This could just be part of that.
That's a completely separate issue. I know their top assistant, Wayne Graves, really, really well from my time at Duke.
He knows
and
everybody
believe
from
me,
Duke.
he'd never join a staff where the front office dictates who starts. That's not how things are done over there, point blank. And I know, because I'm plugged in.
Well, then are you ready to say right here, right now, this is his I told you so moment?
I wouldn't go that far. Until MP proves he's better than Shep, he's not in a position to say, I told you so to anyone. That's what this drama's all about in the first place.
Even JJ agrees with me. MP hasn't proven anything.
I didn't say that, Perk. I didn't say that. MP deserves to start. All I'm saying is he's got a long way to go before he makes fans in the city forget about Shep, who's had an excellent start to his career too.
Yes.
Until he puts Shep in the rearview mirror, these comparisons will continue to haunt him.
JJ, guess what? I'm actually proud of you. You got most of that right.
Most of that.
I have my moments.
And MP, I would love for you to prove me wrong, brother. Believe me, I got love for everyone in the association.
That's definitely not true.
Not true.
But the lights are only going to get bigger and brighter from here. Can you handle it? I've got some big-time doubts. Carry on.
What's up, MP?
All right, guys, I'll make this quick. Now, as we all know, this is our beloved rookie MP's first game in the starting lineup.
Speech.
You guys are one step ahead of me today.
What's new, Coach?
Okay. MP, it's all you, kid. Rally the troops.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, y'all know I'm not big on speeches, man. But it is an honor to be going to battle with y'all. And I know I'm gonna do everything that I can do to help us get this done. All right? Now let's bring it in. We're gonna get a win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
So the Pelicans win the tip. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's had. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's McCollum. The shot misses. Walker with some nice D. Takes it inside, and Walker throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Williamson after the basket by the Lakers. Here's McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
The reason why Kevin, LeBron, and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all.
Here's Ingram following the basket by LeBron James. Now here's McCollum. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Clock is at 3. And James pulls it down.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Here's King. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And Greg, when you bring up MP, he is such a tremendous leader. My goodness, he is a positive force in that locker room, empowering his teammates in every way.
And that's the reputation MP came into the league with. He's a guy who lifts up others. Stand-up guy, for sure.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Defense is the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset.
Easy run outs. Came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Thomas Bryant is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's King, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's King. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Fades away. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
King, that's good. And this team, Greg, crafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. It might take some time, but he should, I think, find his way.
And those intangibles were a big reason to draft MP. We'll keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Zion Williamson, taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well. And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Cullen passes to Ingram. Here's Williamson, defended by Ilyasova. And that one's good, Williamson.
Because of Zion's strength and explosiveness, he's nearly unguardable around the rim.
King, the pass to Ilyasova. King against McCollum. It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the Lakers.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
McCollum finds Valanciunas.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's King. And another 3 for the Lakers. You know, Greg, you can tell MP is a leader out on the floor, setting a very high bar, certainly, in terms of effort.
And he's showing, not telling his guys what he wants from them. I think players respect that kind of an attitude, and they know he's right there with them in the trenches.
And here's McCollum, following the 3 from King.
Look at C.J. McCollum.
Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers lead by 18. And we'll be back.
The Pelicans, 40.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shmoney, Ernie. Get it? The shmoney.
No, I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great game plan. Shaq gets it.
But actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. Out in the East, Kevin Durant.
We've seen this kind of stretch so many times for Durant. His all-around game has been too much for anyone defended.
And that concludes halftime. Now time.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4, and Valanciunas at the 5. Cohen is out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Jones in at the small forward. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands. Good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Will go against the prodigy. That's foul number 2 for him. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And McCollum puts up a deep 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got 15.
I like how aggressive CJ is on offense. He is taking the shots he wants.
Ilyasova a screen. King tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Hands it from downtown. King's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. And the call will go against the prodigy. That's his third foul. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. LeBron dishes to Brown. The kick out to Walker. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. King, that's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Loads it up for Williamson. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum who touched it last.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment.
Look out, people! Here comes MP!
Hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
They've got King on out there with Johnson. Then it's Thomas Bryant, and it's Reeves in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. And the dunk by Williamson.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
LA has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's King. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Nance against Brown. And a wide open look for McCollum. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the prodigy.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Pass to Alvarado. Nance outside. McCollum with the ball. Clock at 6. And the Pelicans miss again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Reeves the pass to King. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Bryant.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith.
Look, they put your boy MP in the starting lineup.
They down bad, huh?
Real bad.
Dude's fish food against starters.
Barbecue chicken.
2-piece, no seasoning, overcooked.
No sauce, no napkins.
It's done, Pook.
What, it's not my fault you can't riff?
I can riff, but it takes a great artist to know how to edit.
Oh, so you a great artist now.
They call me Chef Casso.
No, they don't.
If I said they call me Chef Casso, they call me Chef Casso.
Okay.
Thank you. Hello, who's got questions for me? Hold on. Let's start my man Nate Dogg right here.
Congratulations on your first start. You look very comfortable out there from the tip. So tell us, how did it feel?
Whew, oh, thanks, Nate. I mean, it felt good. It felt natural, too, man. You know, I've been hooping my whole life, and I've been starting basically my whole life, too. So being out there from tip, you know, felt like being at home.
You know, players talk about the speed of the game. Did it take you any time to adjust to that?
Come on, man, not at all, man. Most important for me right now is minutes. Minutes. So the longer I'm on the court, the more accelerated my development is. You feel me? Plus, I don't get tired, man. I can go all day.
Can you share with us the biggest difference between college and the NBA?
The players are better. I mean, but so am I. I mean, you saw me in college, man. They couldn't check me there. At least some guys in the league may have a chance, but some of them don't, but most of them don't. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, you didn't seem to have much trouble adjusting to the size of the NBA defenders.
Nah, man. I played against bigger, stronger, faster cats since I was in like the 4th grade, man. This nothing new. It's easy work, you know? The bigger they are, the harder they're gonna fall when I cross them ankles up. All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
That's a big map you guys got in there.
What is this?
Ah, this is the city.
No, look like you're about to plan a heist or something.
Exactly.
What are y'all stealing?
The hearts and minds of the city.
Yo!
Okay, sorry, do your speech. He has a whole thing planned.
Here we go.
MP, there comes a time in every man's life where you must face an adversary that is so treacherous. You have to dig and calls on reserves of strength that were otherwise unknown to you. That day is today, as you compete for the hearts and the minds of the people of this city! Of this city!
Wait.
Guys, come on, let's say it together.
Everyone, Ricky, time
Look, I
out,
didn't
man.
agree to any of
I'm sorry, I
this.
thought I was supposed to be, winning these people over and not destroying them in battles. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you're winning them over, but it is a battle. I mean,
No.
you don't have to crush them, yeah.
No,
but-
you definitely don't want to crush them.
Okay, fine, but you can't just wake up one morning and have an entire city love you. You got to plot, you got to scheme.
No, don't say that out loud again.
Okay, well, you have to have a plan.
We have a plan.
Okay, yes, we've made some headway with the core fans of this group, and that's great. But we're just getting started, man.
All right. I'm all ears.
Yes.
So what comes next?
We want to help you make a difference in the community, but we need to do it strategically.
So, we broke the city up into 4 different districts. All right, now each district has its own boundaries.
All right.
You've got the fashion district, music district, business district, and of course the legendary Hammond Park. Now in each district, there's a key figure that you're gonna need to win over. We'll call this person the boss.
Okay, it's like a video game then.
Not like a battle.
Ricky, no battle.
Okay, fine. Look, you win over the bosses, the fans will follow.
And you win over the bosses by helping their communities. Everybody wins.
Okay, so who are these bosses then?
Ashley, you're up.
As some of you may know, I do have a background in fashion.
Don't be modest. Ashley has a BFA from the City Fashion Institute. That's very prestigious.
Okay, well, things did not work out in fashion for me, obviously. But I was lucky enough to spend time with Callaway Shields, the most
Wow.
well-respected professor at CFI and the backbone of the city's fashion community.
It's pretty cool. Now, you're going to have to up your rep as a fashion guy.
Yes.
Before he'll probably be willing to have a meeting with you, but once you do, Ashley can set it up.
Wait, what's wrong with my fashion rep right now? I think I dress
Look,
fairly
there's
nice.
nothing wrong, bro. I mean, you're a basketball star. I mean, you got to do a lot to stand out.
Exactly. You know, Devin Booker hoops at Moss Point, and he just got a pair of those super exclusive, player-only Kobe's that everyone wants.
Yeah.
You could see if he could hook you up with something like that.
Right, and then once
It's that
you
easy.
get a pair, make sure you show them off in fashion walks.
Okay, but just remember that this is all about Callaway Shields. Actually, this is where he's headquartered, right over here at CFI. Why? Why is this map so big?
You specifically asked me to make this map ginormous.
I did.
Yeah.
All right, Mila, you're up.
Okay. As you know, the city has a thriving music scene.
Oh yeah, I've seen more shows here than I can even count.
When you think of the music scene, who do you think of, just off the top of your head?
J. Cole.
Thank you. Easy. Bingo.
Excuse me. I thought this was my talking point.
Oh, I'm sorry. After you.
My bad.
There is no bigger tastemaker than J. Cole.
Right, he does have a 93% likability rating among self-described hip-hop heads.
Hey, best part? Dreamville Records is right there. I mean, this is an easy one, bro. You're a hooper, he's a hooper. Just go over there and strike up a conversation. See what happens.
All right, bet.
That was my idea.
That it was, Mila.
Who let him have a stick?
I don't know.
Okay, and now as for the final 2 districts. First up, the legendary Hammond Park.
Ooh, that's the Mecca right there.
Yeah, well, as of right now, it's a no-go.
Yeah, they hate your guts.
Can't stand you.
Hardcore Shep territory.
Okay, I get it. The guy's been hooping here for years, but I'm not gonna just lay down and die.
Oh, no, absolutely not. But first, you gotta build some support before you just step into that hornet's nest, which is exactly why we want you to, make some inroads in these other communities first.
All right, fair enough, man.
Cool. Now, let's talk business district.
So in that district, the key figure is Bobby Miles, right?
Better known as Uncle Bobby.
Yeah, the most beloved figure in this entire city.
He owns all the percolates.
And half the other businesses.
True.
Yeah, he's got his hands in a little bit of everything. it seems.
Yeah, dude does so much charity work, too. I mean, people just love this guy.
Yeah, but we need to start at
Sure
the
do.
ground level here and prove to Uncle Bobby that you're the type of person who shares his passion for improving the community.
For sure. So what are y'all thinking?
There is a hot dog vendor, Carl Beam, and Uncle Bobby has given him a little bit of seed money to try and open a brick and mortar, but he needs a lot more to get over the finish line. Right now, he only has a cart.
Wait, so I'm just gonna be giving him money?
No.
For me, that sounds like I'm cheating just
No,
now.
no,
that's not.
I want you to help him run a promotion. Next game day, if you hit a half-court shot during shoot-around, anyone who bought a hot dog that day can present their receipt to Carl next time they're at his cart and get a free hot dog. This type of publicity is worth so much more than any check you
And it
could
shows
write
that
in.
I care as well.
Exactly.
Which I like. I love hot dogs.
We know.
It sounds like fun. I'm with it.
Great. I set up a meeting with Carl so you can talk to him face-to-face and see how he thinks you can help get the word out.
Let's do it.
Now, I know that all of this might seem like a lot, but we'll be here to walk you through it. I mean, just follow our lead and you'll be fine.
Yo, honestly, man, you guys put in a lot of work on this, and I really feel blessed to have you guys in my corner.
Okay, sentimentality plays very well in the fashion district, but it's seen as a sign of weakness in the business district. So let's just be careful how you deploy it.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Ashley.
It's gross.
Thank you.